So Harville, are you available for me to express a frustration?
So you're wondering if I'm available for you to express a frustration? Yes, I'm available. I'm available now.
Okay. Well, I just want to share that it feels like we haven't been dialoguing very much recently, and that I would really like for us to use the dialogue process more.
So let me see if I've got that. Your frustration is that we have not been dialoguing a lot recently, and that you're wanting us to do the dialogue process more. Did I get that?
That's right.
Okay. So is there more about that?
Well, it does feel like that we have been on a lot of planes and been busy talking and writing and telling others about dialogue, and we get so busy doing that, and that we then don't take the time to slow down and really do it for each other.
So if I'm getting that, we are on planes so much and doing so many things and being so busy that we just don't slow down enough to dialogue enough. And you're wanting us to change that. Am I getting that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is there more about that?
Well, sometimes I miss you.
Sometimes you miss me.
I mean, I love you so much, and just miss that contact with you. And
so you miss me, and you just miss the contact with me.
Right.
And you want us to slow down so that we can be in dialogue more, in touch more. Is there more about that?
No.
Well, can you do you have a memory of an experience from your childhood where that was important to you? Does this bring up anything from your past?
Yeah, I think in my childhood, that whole household was sort of brimming with activity, but I can remember times that I remember one day especially, I was just wanting someone to talk to, and it didn't feel like there was anyone there to talk to.
So what it does bring up from childhood is that your house, that the household you grew up in, was just brimming with activity, and there was no one there to talk to. I get that. So is there more about that?
No.
Well, let me see if I've got it all then. If I'm getting it all, you have a frustration, and the frustration is that we don't dialogue enough, and that since we teach dialogue to other people, that we should use it more ourselves. And also that when you think about us being so busy that we don't dialogue enough and don't get to connect enough, that reminds you sometimes of how hectic and busy your household was when you were a child, when there was just nobody there to connect to and to talk to. Did I get it all? Well, that makes a lot of sense, that you'd want to dialogue more. And also I heard that when we are connected, that you feel that so much that you want that more, and it makes an awful lot of sense that you'd want us to dialogue more so we could have that connection that we both enjoy so much. And it makes even more sense given that in your childhood there was such a hectic life that nobody was there to dialogue with and to be present. Does that feel validating?
It does.
Is that what you're experiencing?
It does.
Well, I can imagine that And I don't have to imagine, I can see how joyful you look as you think about us being more connected more of the time.
Right, right.
And-
Yeah, and it's connected to each other, but also connected what we say with what we do, that it would feel like an integrity and an integration of, it would feel very connected and integrous and joyful.
So it would feel not only joyful for you and me to be in dialogue more because of the power and the fun of the connection, but it would also feel integrous to you, since we are teaching this dialogue to other couples, that we practice it more.
Yeah.
That's the feeling of integrous.